I guess you won 30. What did you get?
I'm gonna guess you won. You must have won like $100.
I won 110.
Yes.
Oh. Wow. Awesome.
So everybody knows, Phil won 110, as he just said. People who were here know that Ali Brook won 460 for a total of 570. We were using 250 as the borderline for tie versus not tie, so this was a clear win for the human team. They two wins.
This was not a win for us by any means, shape, or form. Okay, so first of all, there's a few things you need to know. One of them completely clobbered us, one of the bosses they used. Another one had a kind of a glitch in the second match that we won. In the other match that we won, it had kind of a glitch. And this same bot drew with us the first time. But not only that, we're like supposed to be like the creme de la creme. And we had to play our hearts out to do what we did here. I mean, I had played like the best heads-up match I've ever played. I'm sure of it, 100%. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that I definitely played the best heads-up poker I've ever played.
And in my match, there was only 3 hands where I was annoyed, and I didn't have that low ratio with the other matches. There was easily like 7 or 10 hands where I was annoyed, and that, you know, you just need 2 or 3 hands of annoyance, and that's like $200 or so. It's like
it's yeah. You can't go on tilt. You have to play perfect mechanical. You have to read everything so well and like be so on your game. You know, in a real game, this never happens. I mean, you're just watching TV. You're like, you're just clicking with one hand and surfing with the other hand. And it's the truth. I mean, it's just like it's not something I would wish on anybody.
There's no way a human could just like if I couldn't do 500 games 5 days a week for 2 or 3 weeks and make it. I would be like a college semester to do that. Like this was just. It was like a tournament, a 10K 7-day tournament or something. It was just like.
And also I want to tell you, they gave us another crutch that you should be aware of, which is we got unlimited time. In normal poker games online and that kind of thing, you don't get unlimited time. Right. There's no way with the time pressure we would have been able to make
a time clock
the quality of this.
I think with 10 seconds, I think we could have lost. If I only had 10 seconds. Because there was plenty of times where I went into like, 1 minute, 2 minutes, like kind of, you know, and got the right answer. And you know, maybe 10 seconds we could have done it. I don't know. Maybe. I'm just saying that 5 seconds I couldn't have done it. Could I have? Could we have?
I don't think we could have done it. I'm pretty sure. I mean, the quality of play of this machine, this beast that they've made is
it's so sick.
It's so sick. It's really amazing. I think everyone, you got to give them a standing ovation. This is like it's so amazing what they've done. Killer game, and everything worked too, which was another plus thing too. I mean, that's a lot of luck. Also, there's a lot of like luck in like certain plays that I made were timed well.
Right,
on accident.
Big time. Like I once, there was one time where it went against me, but a couple times where it went for me. Like one time where I said, "Oh, I have a strong enough hand that I want to check to induce action later," and then of course the action I got later was that it got runner really too low, 5-6, so I had to
what a lucky thing that was. Right? What an insanely lucky bot it was. Well, no way you could ever make that hand, right?
No, I bet the flop was going to fold, I thought. But it calls. I mean, I checked and let it get a 5.
No, it would have called.
It would have called with no cards on it?
Yeah.
Cross the 7.
Look, it called me on like a 19-4 board with 8-3 offsuit and made some whack.
Really?
I'm just saying that Ali made the same 2 cards.
Okay, but really? You made the same 2 cards?
Yeah, I made that.
No, shit! One hand later, by the way.
Oh, by the way, I said that. That hand. That was the hand that I said. Oh, there's no way. This was like a totally one-sided hand.
Right.
There's no way.
Wow. then, by the way, I was really angry.
And Darcy said only if it goes like check.
Oh yeah. Oh, and then there was like such anger in my head, and like 2 or 3 hands later, out of anger, I did a play that I wouldn't normally do. It was something like I like check raised with 8-3, something weird, and then all of a sudden I picked up a draw and then bet it and got there or something.
You see that?
I reacted emotionally to that hand and played different than I would normally play.
He got
and got lucky.
And got lucky,
Yeah,
exactly.
right.
And that's pure luck. They have an independent analysis tool called
That will show how badly we played.
How bad we played.
Right.
According to that,
We have not played good yet. The dive thing it shows that, yeah, we drift into it. We're just hopeless. We just make errors. Drift. It's like
Dive has shown a huge amount of drift towards losing. So hopefully, like I played like my best match here. So maybe Dive will be impressed and think I broke even. I don't know.
Better be.
I think my dive score on this one will be the best out of all 4.
So you guys up for a rematch?
No. Get this thing away from me. I'm up for vacations when I'm up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, give us like a month to rest.
The Agent Orange rematch, right?
The Agent Orange.
Agent Orange
He's
was
the toughest
animal. That was the sickest beast.
Agent Orange, man. That
As
thing.
long as you don't have.
How do you make what? It's like if you could. I still think that I couldn't beat this thing if they had a random number generator to just give me Agent Orange or Mr. Pink, just randomly, because I would be so like.
Yeah.
I couldn't think clear. At least like when today when I did something, I'd give it a little respect and whatever, you know. But like if Agent Orange is in there just to
Right.
like it'd be like a madman with an axe with a blindfold and you're in a room like, what are your chances of
This is what it'd be like. Just to, like he gave the madman with the axe example. It's like that or some like homely old man, and it's like you can trust the kind of the old dude that he's not like trying to steal your money, but then there's a madman with an axe and you don't know which one it is. Every hand it can switch. That would have been our death scenario.
Right,
and
that's what they'll probably have the next time this happens.
Did that last second coding after all.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Don't be disappointed, you guys.
You guys
really like made something so killer, so strong. Wow.
And by the way, they'll probably now
Sorry for-
piece over the way humans think about like these hands and whatever. And also, it might be really a cool thing to just have like a 4 or 2 hand decaying hand history thing, because humans. Well, I can knock myself back to normal after 2 or 3 hands, but in the next 2, if something gross happens to me, you should have like, okay, I did a gross thing to my opponent, and now be prepared to hold on a little bit more, like adjust, like.
It holds on pretty tight.
It holds on pretty tight.
Why doesn't have any problem holding on?
When you bad beat the human, you make the computer want to like increase its hold on thing to 3 or 4 hands, like just a little more, because the human wants to get it back, you know, and they can't.
I mean, if it already, according to Divat, this is like the winning player already. But even if it weren't, this is like right there. I mean, it could easily be the winning player tomorrow. I mean, if I'm having the slightest, if I can't put 110% in, it's just like it's really going to be the winner. So, I mean, if you guys get like now opponent modeling, because that was very predictable, extremely predictable. You could always, if you play these hands back as an experiment, if anyone wants to do this for themselves, if you just play these hands back with both cards face down and watch my betting patterns, you'll pretty well know what I have. If you're familiar with poker, you'll have a really tight range of what kind of hands I have. Very clear betting patterns, easy to read. So when that gets into the mix, it's going to be unbeatable for heads up poker for sure.
This was a great trip and a great weekend and an amazing experience. Thank you to everybody.
Thank you guys.
Well, thank you.
Thank you guys.
For the record, Phil is now 2-0 as the defender of humanity.
That's right. Wow, that guarantees me my invite next time too. God, it's so insane. I can't believe we won. I was going for a draw. I was just like, draw. Just like,